Woo. Hey, everybody, it is just my imagination. That is my girl. Oh, no. That is my girl, Queen Kiana. Just my imagination. It's really running away with me, Queen Kiana and Scotty Dorsey. You can find that track on just about any streaming app, major streaming app. Support local artists. And my name is Katie Lowe, and this is Rhythm Flow Radio live stream right here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Spreaker. You know I am not one to gossip, but honey, let me tell you, I got to get this off my chest. Woo! This kind of stuff will make a girl hot. I don't talk about nobody's business because I don't want nobody in mine. Because if you, I'm like Steve Red. If you want to know my business, call me at 1-800-ASK-FUCK, and I will tell you my business. Okay? Don't ask nobody. Call me. Because can't nobody tell you my business like I can. But I'm going to tell you this. I got to get this off my chest. Because, it's some things just piss an old lady off like me. And I can get pretty pissed off because I'm a counselor. I love hard, but I can be mean as a you know what. Now, let me tell you about life. I live in a townhouse. And townhouses are connected. Like we're all connected somehow. But when you live next to somebody that got roaches and they don't tell you get plenty pissed off. When people got roaches and they walk out, number one, they all stuck up. They don't speak to you because they think they're better than you are. But they sitting up there with a house full of goddamn roaches. And I cursed and I said it right. Goddamn roaches. Okay? And they got them when you see the Orkin man coming there every week to spray. So that means if they got roaches, them little gonna come to your house. And it's bad when they come to your house and they start knocking on the door, talking about they need a place to stay. Well, hell, they can't stay up in here. And then they had the nerve to tell me, I don't want to be in a house where you had your vaccination. A damn cockroach gonna ask me if I've been vaccinated and to show my card because he wanna come live in my house. I mean, girl, that's some stuff that can turn I tell you, make my butthole want to take a dip of snuff. And I got a big butt, so it's gonna take a whole lot of snuff to satisfy it. But I tell you, I had to go out. I was so confused. Because the girl told me, I was talking to one of my girlfriends. I said, girl, this helper next door got roaches. She told me, how you know? I said, girl, me and the nephew saw the orchid man. She said, hey, y'all see the orchid man? I said, girl, I got a ring doorbell. I got one on the front and one on the back. I said, and normally I don't watch the ring doorbell. I only watch the ring doorbell when it rings and says someone at the front door. But the nephew was at my house. Girl, the nephew watch everything that goes on the ring. I swear, if it said motion going back, he on there. He just like Ace Detective. So the nephew told me, he said, come here, girl. I say, come here. He said, yeah, girl, come here. Come here, look at your doorbell. I said, why you want me to? He said, baby, the lady next door got roaches. I said, well, how you know? He said, girl, the organ man is over there. He said, this the second time the organ man been over there. So he said, you probably got some of them little suckers around. I said, well, I seen one or two, but I killed them. He said, honey, if it's one or two, it's 1,000 of them. So I said, oh, you gotta be kidding. So the nephew, he sprayed, and then the nephew, he sprayed, and baby, them things started coming out to me. Hey, Katie, what you eat today? I'm like, what? Girl, he started coming out of everywhere. Because a little spray will make them cut out of hide. So then I called my girlfriend and I was telling her, I said, girl, this helper next door got roaches. And she ain't said a word. She said, well, the helper don't talk to you. I said, yeah, I know that. I said, but doggone, she could have spoke to me and said, Well, hey, I got roaches, and I want to tell you that I'm having my house sprayed in case you want to have your spray. You're in a townhouse. But she didn't say nothing. So my girlfriend, she said, "Well, go get the motel." I said, "Go get the motels. I'm not gonna go stay. I ain't gonna leave my house and go stay in no motel for no roaches." She said, "No, I don't mean go stay in the hotel. You go stay in the hotel." She said, "Go to the store and buy some motels. Buy you some roach motels and put them in your house." She said, "You got to hide them in inconspicuous places." She said, "And the roaches will go up in there and die." So, girl, I went to the store. I'm gonna tell you, I went to Target and I found the roach motels, and I had the nephew to come over here and put the roach motels in some inconspicuous places. And guess what? I ain't seen no more roaches. But I tell you, people walk by you, they don't speak, and they got all stuck up, and they sitting over there with a house full of damn roaches. I tell you, I had to say that. But the sad thing, what I feel bad about, is my girlfriend who went out of town. She been gone for 2 months. I hope she watching this broadcast. Cause honey, she better have her son bomb her house or do something. Cause she gonna be gone for 2 months. Don't you know when she come back after being gone for 2 months, she gonna have some company over there. She gonna have some of them roaches. They gonna be over there, girl. They gonna be over there playing hopscotch while she gone. They gonna be jumping rope. They probably gonna be all in her sink. Like them suckers will crawl up the table. So I hope she watching this broadcast. She gonna be gone for 2 months. I think she went down to that place, the Mississippi, somewhere down there. So I hope she watching this broadcast. Yes, all baby. I ain't gonna call your son's name because everybody know him. I ain't gonna call your name. But honey, you you better have somebody to come over here and go in your townhouse, girl, and bomb this sucker on. You gonna have some roaches, okay? That's all I got to say about that. I'll be back, but I had to get that off my chest. Now let me get another drink. I'm gonna play this song for you one more time, and then I'm gonna come back because I think, listen, I've got a awesome author that's going to tell you about her life experience and her new book, but I got a guest that snuck in on me backstage. I see her back there. She think I don't see her. I got grandma back there. I got that crazy. I don't know if y'all know anything about it, but that crazy grandma Lala is back there. So I'm gonna bring her out first, and then I'm gonna bring Tawana Kelley. And she ain't no kidding of R. Kelly, so you ain't got to leave. She ain't no kidding of R. Kelly. I promise you. But I still like R. Kelly music. And by the way, R. Kelly got convicted and his sales went up 500%. Ain't that so? I bet he said, "Who, they should have convicted me a long time ago." How about that stuff? I tell you, life can be something else. Okay, enjoy this music and I'll be right back. Not that music. Woo, no, that's gonna get me in trouble. Come on, girl. They're trying to get me in trouble on Facebook. Hold on. Oh, they won't let me play my song. That's okay. I play this one. Oh, they trying to get me in trouble. Nothing wants to act right today. Guess I shouldn't have been talking about the roaches. Should have kept my mouth closed. Let's see if this one will play. That one will play. We'll be back. That's Doc says so. That's by my friend. Hey, Geo's plays music. You can also find that on most streaming apps. I'll be back in a moment.
came to visit you today.
Girl, what are you doing? Grandma Lala, how you doing?
Well, I
girl?
came to visit. Mm-hmm.
How you doing, girl?
Girl, I came to visit you. I came to see how you was doing today. Miss Millie told me you was doing a show today, so I said I'm gonna surprise you today.
Well, you know I'm surprised. I'm so glad to see you. So how you doing today?
Oh, huh?
So how you doing today? Can you hear me?
I'm good. I went to the grocery store today and I'm mad. I'm kind of mad and upset.
You went to the grocery store with them glasses on?
Yeah.
You
I went
them
to the grocery store today, baby.
with them glasses
And
on?
huh?
You had them glasses on in the grocery store?
Oh yeah. You know, I always keep it cool, baby. Huh? I was
Okay,
by myself. I gotta go. I don't care about, it's
Wait a minute. Let me bring in
these my Elton John glasses. You like them?
Let me bring in Latwania Kelley because I want her to see these glasses. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Grandma Lala. Girl, you gotta see me those glasses.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, Grandma.
Oh,
Those some good.
no, I keeps it 100, baby.
The glasses is beautiful. Where you get them from?
Lala's glasses.
Yeah, where you get them from?
Oh, if I tell you, I have to kill you, baby.
Okay, just send them to me
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Please don't kill us. But where'd you get them glasses and you went to the store with her?
What grocery store?
Yeah, I found this cute little pink lipstick.
You found
Really?
that lipstick at the store?
Girl, I went to the grocery store to buy me some chicken wings, right? I get in the grocery store, they talking about $28 for a pack of chicken wings. I'm like, somebody done dropped them on their daggone head.
You get about 4 chicken.
Exactly. I can buy a pair of shoes with that.
Somebody say, oh my, they said, oh my land.
You gotta go ahead and raise your chicken again if you can't pay them prices.
Girl, please. I thought I was gonna start have to hoeing out there.
So you're gonna be
Granny being good.
Oh, wait. Honey, I hope you don't.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to for these prices of these chicken wings.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who get mad, honey. I hope you don't turn into a hoe for no chicken wings.
Yeah, old hoe at that.
A whole hoe at that. I'm gonna tell you, a old hoe ain't got no business.
Did you see the prices of the food? Period.
I don't
care.
Not
just the chicken wings, baby.
I don't care. A old hoe ain't got no business hoeing for no chicken wings. Now, if you gonna hoe for something worthwhile, and chicken wings ain't worthwhile. If you ain't gonna get the whole chicken, the wings, okay?
Okay, baby.
Let's go for the steak.
I was gonna get the whole shebang, bang, bang. You ain't just gonna get the chicken wings, baby. You know me better than that. You've been knowing me over 30-something years. Now you know me better than that, baby.
Girl,
you know I ain't finna go out like that. I'm going for the whole shebang, bang, bang.
That's right, because you're gonna have to pick up your feelings and get the hell out of here. But go on and tell me about these $20 chicken wings. They sure had to kill a lot of chickens to get 20 wings. Tell me about
a whole pack of chicken wings. They got chicken wings for $28. $28. They need they butt beat. I got so mad. I took the pack of chicken wings, and threw it at the guy at the meat department.
Grandmother.
I hit him upside the head with it.
Oh, but
what store were you in?
Did they call the police on you?
Yeah, I told them and I ran, baby. No, I ran. Shoot. I almost knocked down a couple of people in the store when I was running.
You had your pantyhose sagging, did you? Because the old hoe can't run with pantyhose sagging.
No, I ain't had those on today. I ain't had my whole drawers on.
Girl, you know Grandma
I had my
Lala.
good drawers on today.
You know Grandma Lala don't wear no panties. You know she said she quick fast.
Don't be telling my business now, Mabel.
She said she dropped when she had to drop down. She had to drop down, and them things get in the way.
I don't know.
You dropping it like it's hot, Grandma?
Okay.
I see you talking about it's getting hot in here. You drop it like it's hot.
Yeah. I gotta take a little nip every minute or so. It keeps me calm.
What you drinking?
So how y'all be?
What you drinking? You drinking tobacco?
What I'm drinking?
Yeah,
if I tell you I'm happy. No. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some tequila.
You drinking some tequila?
I like it straight, baby.
Oh, okay, with no chaser. Okay, I see.
Some straight tequila, baby.
With no chaser.
No chase, baby. That's what the grown women drink. That's what us grown people drink.
Did you go to church Sunday?
Am I going what?
I said, did you go to church Sunday?
Oh yeah, I went to church. They put me out the church though. And don't tell nobody.
What
pastor put me out the church.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
Because I was sitting there. I forgot that I was at church. So I had my legs wide open.
Oh my God.
And if he hadn't been looking through my dress, he wouldn't have known that I had my legs open. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I'll tell you. So then he started preaching, and I went to say hallelujah, and my dress flew up in the air. Grandma, it was a sight of sore eyes, baby.
Grandma, they said when it was time for you to pay tithes, you pulled your money out, it was roaches falling out your purse. Is that true?
Oh my goodness, baby. No, baby, that was somebody else. I'm gonna tell you who that was. Now you better not repeat this. Not one of y'all better not repeat this, okay? So Miss Mildred was sitting next to me. Yeah, because Miss Mildred was sitting next to me, and she had the roaches in her bag, baby. And so they was crawling. They was crawling everywhere in the church, baby. I don't know. But it wasn't me. No, baby.
You know they made an announcement.
And I was listening to you, Miss Katie, earlier.
Well, listen, I ain't wanting to gossip, but I'm gonna tell you something. Roaches ain't no joke. They really aren't.
They not.
And when you live next door,
I heard you earlier.
When you live next door to someone with roaches and they walk by you with their nose stuck up in the air, okay, and they know they got damn roaches and they don't say anything. And if the nephew, the nephew saw the orchid man on the ring,
I'm gonna drink to that, baby.
He said the orchid man keep going over here on the rings over there. He said that helper. He said that helper got roaches over there. That nephew, girl, that nephew sprayed them doggone roaches, girl. Girl, listen, they come out of everywhere. And then one of them had nerve enough to tell me, yo, where your meat? They tell me, you ain't got no meat over here. All I see is some doggone plant-based stuff. Girl, I got.
Girl, they probably was sitting on your couch, wasn't it? They probably took them a seat on your couch, wasn't it?
Girl, if they had been on the couch, I would have.
Had his hat flipped to the side and stuff.
If that roach had been on my couch, this couch would not be in here. I would have dumped it out. But he was on the doggone kitchen sink. He had got him a doggone. Listen, he had the audacity to have him a chair.
My cousin told me the roaches were so bad back in the day at our house when I was younger that they used to have to pick the roaches out the cereal for us in order to eat cereal. I was like, y'all fed me some stuff like that.
Well, you know what? Listen,
roaches are bad.
I know I shouldn't be telling you that I might get in trouble, but I got a video. I can't show it, but I can tell you about it.
Okay.
Earl Winfrey from Intellectual Radio. Him and his cousin one day, they was, he used to tell me, he said, "You always recording people." But I got a recording of him and his cousin. And they were talking about roaches. And they were saying that they thought it was normal in their house when they was growing up to see roaches. They thought it was a normal thing. I got this on video. They thought, because some people think that roaches is a way of life because that's what they see. But it ain't a way of life with me. But I just think that when you got roaches in your house and you live, especially if you live in a townhouse, they are connected. Even though you don't live in the same unit, they are connected.
That's true.
I just think as a common courtesy.
That's right.
Whether you don't like me or not, and a lot of people don't like me, but I tell you what, Jesus think I'm to die for. And that's all that matters. Okay? That's all that matters. As long as he think
that's right. He tell him
that I'm to die
that's
for.
right. You tell him.
Okay, as long as he think I'm to die for, I know that I am one bad you know what. Okay? But I think that it's a
girl, you better shut your mouth. You better shut your mouth.
I'm just telling you. I think it's just a common courtesy that you tell a person, look, I'm having a problem over here with these roaches. And you probably need to have your house sprayed or bomb your house so that they won't migrate to where you live.
That's it.
Don't let me.
Well, what was happening, baby, was the cousins was trying to move in next door. The uncles was living in her house, and so the cousins was moving into your house, and the nephews probably moving in the neighbor next to them. So they think they trying to take over, baby. That's what they do.
Well, what made
they come to take over?
What made me mad?
They ain't asking for nobody's permission.
And what made me mad? He gonna tell me what.
They ain't asking for your permission.
But he gonna tell me you ain't got nothing but plant based. Where's your meat over here? Where your beef? Where your beef? Where your pork? I don't see nobody.
You lucky they ain't start throwing stuff at you.
Girl, I was just totally upset. Almost made me shave.
You lucky they ain't start throwing stuff at you.
Girl, please.
No.
I
don't know. You need me to take care of a problem for you? Do you need me to come back? Do you need me to come back? Just give me the word.
Grandma, you gonna throw some balls?
Oh yeah, we gonna woo boogie dust. Woo.
Grandma, let's not fight. You're supposed to teach the youngest to pray about it, not fight about it. Nah. Grandma, you're supposed to give wisdom.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk to them?
Yeah, you're supposed to pray about it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I give them some wisdom. I give them some wisdom.
Yes, give some wisdom. Call Orchid first thing in the morning.
Well, listen, I went to use the toilet.
I'll tell them call Orchid.
But listen, I went to use the toilet, and the roach was in the toilet and told me, "Don't you pee on me." I'm like, what? It's just too much.
They done moved in, baby.
They done moved.
You got a battle on your hands.
Well, honey, no.
They done moved in there.
They don't even around when you turn the light on.
The nephew handled the problem, honey. I put some warm piss on you. Okay? I flushed him on down the toilet.
Okay.
But the nephew handled.
I hope that works for you.
He handled that problem, girl. Anky, Spanky, and all his cousins. They ain't been here no more. I can surely say they don't live here. No more. Okay. Listen, let me play this other.
I don't see them walking across your screen, so I guess you okay.
All I
don't see them walking across your screen because I guess you okay. Because they'll walk out across your screen in a minute.
Listen, I take this computer and throw it out that door.
Oh Lord.
I'm not.
They be like, hey, what's up, Granny?
I'm serious. I don't like to play.
Oh yeah, they come out to hey, how you guys doing? Baby, I'm gonna tell you.
They will
Okay,
meet you.
listen.
Yeah, next time that happens, you put a firecracker over there.
Listen, let me play this song.
The next time it happens, just put a firecracker at your neighbor's house. You know, throw it at her door to let her know you're gonna blow it up next time.
So this grandma don't speak wisdom.
Okay, listen, let me play the song. And then
Oh
let me
yeah, I
come
was
back.
speaking some wisdom.
Grandma, I'm gonna mute your mic. Okay, let me play this song. And then I want to come back and get into damaged crowns.
I want Grandma Lala to come back too. So you coming back?
She's gonna stay here, but we got to get in. We got to get into our guest so we can talk about her book because we want everybody to support.
The roaches took over.
Girl, listen. I feel better now that I've gotten that off. You know, sometimes you have stuff balls up inside of you. Yeah. You just have to get it. You have to get it off of you.
Right.
Because if you don't, you'll get kind of.
Well, when you feel like that, you need to get you a drink too. That'll help you get it all out of you.
I always keep me a drink. It's good for you.
Okay. Well, you don't look like you taking a sip from it.
Oh, I've been sipping on.
You look a little uptight there, baby.
Get back on Grandma after I talk about
you look a little
misbehavior. Okay, we go. Wait a minute. We're gonna play this music. It's called listen, and this fits right in. It's called Forgiveness. And once we play the song, we're gonna get right back into. We're gonna get right back into.
That's the good stuff, babies. Y'all don't know nothing about that. It's the feeling I get when I'm riding a jet. Say I'm going places. Yeah.
We'll be right back. Okay, I'd like to welcome you back to Rhythm Flow Radio live stream right here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Spreaker. And today we're going to welcome back that crazy, but funny and hilarious Remalala, and also our guest of
how y'all
evening, our guest of the evening, Latwania Kelley. She's an awesome book, and the name of the book is Damaged Crowns Still Shine. So welcome to the platform, Latwania Kelley.
Lawana.
So how are you doing today?
I'm
blessed. How about yourself?
I'm great. Listen, I am glad to have you on the platform today. For several reasons.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun talking about the roaches in the first segment, but this segment is definitely donated to your book.
Okay.
Even though this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and I celebrated for the people that had touched my life.
Right.
Whether they are family members or friends, we are all touched by breast cancer or some form of cancer in our lifetime, whether it's a family member or whether it's a friend, whether it's a neighbor, we're all touched by it.
Yes.
Whether we are a caregiver or we just know someone personally. Okay? So, it affects us in some kind of way.
Yes, it does.
So even though it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes, it is.
Domestic violence is a form of abuse. And there are other forms of abuse that comes under that topic.
Yes.
Domestic violence. So in your book, which is coming, when is it coming into print for everybody?
January 2022.
Okay, before we get into book, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Where were you born? Where'd you go to school? Where'd you get educated?
I am from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
I was born and raised here. I am a full-time wife, a full-time mother, and now an author. I went to an all-girl school for teen moms.
Okay.
I got pregnant when I was 16 years old and I had my first baby. And I pat myself on the back because I was a very good mom. And I'm writing my story and really want to just help people that's going through everyday life, domestic violence, rape, losing the home, gaining something, trying to find love, buy love, and deal with these men out here and don't know their self-worth. And that's all about my book. Because only if I knew what my self-worth was, half of the stuff I went through with some men, I never would have went through it if I knew it now. You know what I know now? Mm-hmm. And I would love to just share it and help young ladies and young women know your worth, know who you are first. My thing is with my daughter, I have her so confident that a man don't have to tell her she's beautiful. A man gotta tell her she's pretty. Her thing, if they tell them that, she say, "Oh, I think you are. I know," because you already know.
Okay, you said that you were born in Detroit.
Yes.
And in talking to you, you talked about being abandoned by a mother.
Yes, being abandoned by my mother. My mother got into an abusive relationship when I was younger, and he coerced her to start using drugs. And so it's like that was her new love. So that's what she wanted. And we got left with my grandmother and my aunt.
Okay. When your mother abandoned you while you at what age?
About 5, 6 years old.
Okay. Let me ask you this. This might be if you don't have to answer it, you can tell me, hey, I don't want to talk about that. And I'm fine with it. Mm-hmm. But when you talk about abandonment, and you're talking about abandonment as a child, I read somewhere that often in life we do things, and sometimes we do things because of other people, or because we love someone, and sometimes we take on the characteristics of the
Right.
person we love.
Right.
So sometimes women or men, but a lot of times, mostly women, they will get into a relationship with a man that they
Mhm.
love.
Right.
And they will do things in that relationship because that man doesn't. Like the woman may
Just
not
don't
drink,
tell 'em.
she may not be a drinker, but he may say, "Oh, babe, take a drink."
I've done it.
She'll have a drink, but
I've done
she
it.
only does it because she want to please that man.
Please that man. Oh God.
And just taking that drink every once in a while, it becomes a habit,
Yes. Yes.
and she don't know that she can slip into being an alcoholic.
That's true.
Or come on, honey, smoke a joint.
They couldn't get me to do that, but drinking, yes.
Come on, honey, take a two.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah,
So I'm
that's
asking. What I
exactly
want
it.
to say is,
Mhm.
when you were small, did your mother fall in love with a man and start doing some of the things that he liked to do and slip into addiction?
Yes. Yes. I
And
watched it.
then her addiction.
Was something he did was doing, and she
Okay.
started using it. And it's like, yes, what you see, even when you see what you see at home. When
Hmm.
I saw this man beating my mother, I thought that was love because they was right, happy, and giddy after the fact. So I got myself in that situation. I
Okay.
thought if a man don't hit you, that ain't love. So he started hitting, beating, choking me, and everything because I thought it was love. So yes, we do find ourselves doing things to please a man and buying their love, give them all the money, everything, and just neglect our children in the process. But I know we'll get on that next.
We become like creatures of habit.
Mhm.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. I had dated a guy,
Yep.
and when I bought my
Yes,
first home,
indeed.
he
Mhm.
came and stayed with me,
Hmm.
and I had a bar in the basement, so he used to love to have a drink, have fun and drink, and had the bar set up. So
Hmm.
he drinking. So guess what I was doing? I was drinking because I wanted to be part of the fun.
Right, right.
But my one of my children, I can't think which one, said, "Mommy, I don't like the way that look on you. Could you stop drinking? Could you not drink anymore?" And that's what made me stop. But yes, it come out of habit.
Okay, so when you were 5, your mom abandoned you. So after she abandoned you, where did you go? I mean, who took care of you? Who raised you?
My grandmother and my aunt, my mother's baby sister.
Okay, so they were your support systems.
Yes,
Okay.
but I was a mama's girl. I was a daddy's girl and a mama's girl. My dad and my mom, when they separated, this is when my mama fell into that situation. And I love my dad, but I wanted my mom. So I used to always cry a lot, and I just felt like my behavior caused me to be vulnerable and that prey of the person that raped me. And I was in my grandmother and my aunt's care at the time.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Mm.
After your mom abandoned you, because I often hear this, I hear this from people like foster parents,
Uh,
and they'll say, well, okay, they're raising foster kids, but the parents are in their life. Maybe they come to visit every other weekend, or they pick the kids up. And the parents, they're going to pick these kids up, but the parents don't show up.
mhm.
But this child is sitting there waiting. I mean, the child gets, he said the parent is going to come pick them up on Saturday. They said a child gets dressed and they take their time to look real pretty,
Yeah, sure.
and
Yeah,
they're sitting
Mhm.
there. And they said that child will sit there
all day.
all day
My
waiting
son
for
said
their parent.
my son waited on his father one time from like the afternoon all the way till it got dark. I said, with his suitcase, say, "Honey, you ready to come in yet?" I made sure he ate on the porch, had something to drink on the porch. Well, and the
It's,
man never showed up.
well, did you ever have that problem?
Well, not with my dad. No, that
Okay.
man came and got my dad. Oh no, he came and got his baby. He came. My daddy was a good father.
Okay.
My mother was a good mother. It just her habit got the best of
Okay.
got the best of her and changed her
Mhm.
behavior and changed her ways. Because I started seeing my mother looking skinny and looking bad. And then I just knew the drugs got the best of her. And I was always worried about her and having bad dreams. And one day, mommy gonna come home. Mommy gonna come get me. And that's what I used to say to myself.
Can I ask the question?
Sure.
So did your mom ever apologize to you?
No. My mother never apologized to none of her children. She had 3 of us. No. My sister and brother took custom to live with my grandmother. They wanted to stay with grandmama. I wanted to go back to mama. Because my mother got clean. She's been clean now for 37 years.
She been clean how long?
37 years. She's been clean 37 years.
Yes.
And so, and I respect her for that. I love her that, but she can't make up for lost times. And some of us blame our mothers for that and hate our mother for the lost time. You got to forgive and let go and move on. The Bible says, love thy mother, love thy father, love thy mother, and your days to be longer. So I'm loving my mama to the end of time because I know I want my days to be very long. So I forgive my mother. She never asked for forgiveness. I never told her I forgive her, and she never apologized. But I honor her. I honor her.
That's good. And you're supposed to, baby. You should. You should.
Okay. So we know that the abandonment caused you emotion. You were emotionally scarred by that.
Yes, that's when I first became damaged.
Now, you talk about rape. You don't have to answer this question. You can tell me it's not my business. But I'm gonna ask it.
Okay.
So, at what age were you when you got raped? And do you know who your rapist was?
I was raped by my uncle by marriage. He was an uncle by marriage. I was raped by him at the age of 13. The first time he kidnapped me from school and raped me. The second time he got me like he was about to take me somewhere, and he raped me a second time. And he ended up doing 15 years in prison for that. He did get convicted.
Oh, you did tell it. You did.
No, he got caught. The first time he told me he was gonna kill me if I tell. So I never told the first time. The second time they caught him pushing me out the car after he done raped me in the alley and went on trying to get away from the police because the police and everybody was looking for me. So he was basically on the run, but they ended up getting him. And that's how my family knew who I was with. And
how old was he?
He was 25.
Wow.
Yes, and he raped me bad. You got to read the book, by the book to see how bad. But really bad. And the things that happened to me, you would never think that a child would have to go through that. Wow. I was raped. I mean, for me to be able to forgive him, I was raped bad. I was raped and beaten.
Well, the good thing, I'm gonna say this, because I know a young lady that got raped when she was a young person too, and the guy poured lye down her mouth, so she's not able to talk. He poured lye down her mouth, so she would never be able to tell anybody about what happened to her. So you're just blessed that it wasn't that bad like that.
Yes.
He damaged that girl for the rest of her life. She will never be the same. You know, she won't come through it like you can't, you are blessed, baby. You are blessed.
Girl,
God bless you to come through this. And your crown is still shining, baby.
Yes, it is.
And that's important.
Yes. And that's the second time that I was raped. And that's when I started dealing with the depression and suicidal. Right after that, I wanted to kill myself because I got treated like, I feel in my heart. My family may say different, but I feel in my heart. I was the rapist, and he the victim. I did something to him. It's like they protected him. He was able to come around to family dinners, and I was told I couldn't come back around because it was too much. It was too much for my family to handle. So
they took up for the uncle that was the rapist, and you are a child. That was another abandonment issue.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, I have a thing where people say you acting funny with your kids and you acting funny with your husband. I wasn't good enough to come around after I was raped around the family to Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas dinners. I was pushed away. I was not allowed to no family functions or nothing. I was told to stay away. And so I kept my children away from that. My husband, we have been married 8 years. I don't deal with my family like that because I was not good enough as a child. After I got raped, I had to get through this by myself. Well, I'm not going to say by myself. It was God. It was God. I stayed prayerful. I stayed in church. I stayed crying. My foundation is where it got me where I'm at today. But I was pushed away from my family. And then after I got raped, I started seeing this counselor. And she told me one day, you're going to write a book and be able to tell your story. Your story is powerful. And here I am today, writing my story.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So, so then you talk about, you talk about finding love in all the wrong places.
Baby.
Just tell me, if you don't want to tell me, I know I got to buy the book. The book is not going to come out, but we have to feed them just enough. This book is coming out in 2022.
Yes.
I'm going to have you back right again. Right before this book comes out, because we want to make sure everybody gets this book, because I want you all to know that this is a true story.
And aspiration.
This is an African American sister. This is a woman of color. Okay.
Yes.
She is putting her face on the line. And what she is telling you, she's telling you what happened to her. And she ain't telling you something that happened back in 1816. Okay? This ain't something Massa did. This is something her family member did. This ain't something that happened 50 years ago. This is something that happened in our lifetime. Okay?
Yes.
The name of the book is Damage, Crowns, Still Shine. The book is going to come out in 2022. So you need to write that book down. Hold on, let me show you the book again. Do I have the cover? I might not have the cover, but
that's the cover.
The book is Damage, Crown, Still Shine. The author is Latwania Kelley.
Yes.
Okay. So the reason we're doing this interview, we want you to buy this book. When it comes out, we will be doing another show with her. At that time, that'll be the time, the pre-order of the book, because this book can be a teaching mechanism that you can share not only with your son, not only with your daughter, but this can be a teaching mechanism that you can share with your son. So that they can learn too. No means no.
No means no.
Okay. Or I don't care if you get the urge, you just don't grab somebody and rape them.
He's 23 years old. He knows better.
Say what, honey?
I said he's 23 years old, and they know what their mom been through. My daughter is 26, my son 23. Okay. And they know what their mom went through first with family. Okay. I got to the point where I had to build me a family. I had to find me a grandmother. I had to find me a mother. I had to find me a sister and a brother. I had to find love in different places. And I talk about this because family don't have to be blood. Family don't have to be blood. It could be who you want to make your family, and get the love wherever you want it from, But you were saying, how did I find men?
Yeah, I want you to talk about finding love in all these wrong places.
Let me tell you, finding love in wrong places. Some people that's been raped, they try to find love any which way they can. They'll buy love. I tried to buy love. I had a baby because I thought it was going to keep the man. Lord have mercy, at 16 years old. I ain't know no better. I basically put my life on the line, buying love, buying them things, trying to keep a man. And it's not it, you know. Even buying people love that don't gotta be your man. Like I used to buy people gifts. I was very giving and very friendly, and people was taking advantage of it. But yes, we could. People do try to find love in all the wrong places, and only if I knew what I knew today. Then, that's why I was telling a young lady today or yesterday that you got to know your self-worth. You got to know what you're worth. Because that man don't want you, don't mean it's not you. It ain't you. It's them because they can't handle you. And I thought that when I was young. I was dealing with police officers. I was dealing with doctors. Why these men don't want? I'm just too strong-minded for them. I wouldn't let no man control me. And that's why so many young people just have to just know their self-worth, know who they are. Nobody didn't tell me who I was. I had to learn who I was. Because when I tell you I don't know who I was, I didn't.
Okay, let me ask you this. Sure. So, during your roller coaster, okay, because you were on a roller coaster. Yes, I mean, this is just the way I'm seeing it. I'm not a therapist, okay, and I've never done really. Sure. I've never done a show where I really. This is more of a field that two other ladies that I know do these kind of shows where they talk about relationships. Mm-hmm. I don't usually do things like that. I'm usually a little bit more on the comical side. But okay, I want to ask you, sure, how did you rebound from all of this? I mean, I'm just thinking about myself. It was me. I know I would need a lot of therapy. Okay. Yes. Because I probably would end up being a nut girl. I probably would. Oh, girl, every man come around and he probably get a good old Manischewitz whooping. I'm saying Manischewitz because I don't want to say the other word. But honey, all he had to do was say the wrong thing, and I'd probably be ready to, Right. So tell me, how did did you get therapy? What did you do? Because see, I'm looking at you now, and you're telling me that you went through all of this. You can talk about the stuff that you went through, but I look at you and I look at your personality and the way you talk. And then you have talked off the screen. Mm-hmm. Okay? Okay. Tell me, how are you shining like this? What makes you shine like this? It's got to be something. You told me that, hey, you lost your home. I mean, in so many words, you lost your home.
Yes, I did. I lost my home. I lost my car. I lost all my money. Whew.
How did I love?
Oh, yes, some love and some people just taking advantage of you. But
I'm gonna ask you: did that man must have had some doggone gold in his semen?
My husband is watching this.
Oh, sorry, husband. Wait a minute, wait.
My husband is watching this.
I'm sorry, husband, but
I didn't know no better back then. Okay, I didn't know no better back then.
I don't tell your husband I don't know, but I don't know no better. I'm an old woman and I don't know no better.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. When I met my husband, he had so many women. My husband had a keychain, looked like a janitor. He had keychains to all these women's houses. My husband
Wait. Hold them up, Jim Chew. Hold them up. You just backed this train up. Husband, I hope you stop looking for a minute because I've been asking you, is this the man you married to today?
Let me tell you, baby. Let me tell you. Yes, I am in the name of Jesus. Yes, I am. But let me tell you what. Let me tell you. All these women he had, I the one shined in the end, and I got his last name. What he used to do, he don't do no more. I'm number one. We got a good relationship. But me and my husband, we talk about things that we did. We're friends first. We're best friends. And we talk about things we did. All these women. I told my husband when he was my boyfriend. I called him with other women, but I was engaged to a whole nother man. But by the book, and you'll see what happened.
I can't wait. I cannot. Wait a minute. Wait. I got to see what these comments are. Wait. Okay. Oh, she put Grandma Lala put the name of the book, honey. I thought somebody was putting something up here because you said, "Oh, that is, you know."
But yeah, so all this is in the book because my husband had the women and I had a fiance.
Okay.
I was doing my thing, he was doing his thing. It's just that he got tired and said, "Baby, stuff is about to change around here. Let's go get married." Never got on one knee. He said, "Let's go get married." I went and got my makeup and my hair done, and when I got married. But find the book and you find out what happened. Buy the book and you find out what happened. But how did I get through this? How did I shine? When we lived with my grandmother, my grandmother took me and my sister to church. It's like we was there 7 days a week, okay?
Okay.
Choir, youth choir, youth usher board. We was on the deacon board. Wherever something was going on in church, my grandmother had us there. I never knew why grandma taught me how to shout, how to stand at the altar and cry, how to give it all to the Lord, right? Mm-hmm. So when all else failed, all I had was my foundation. I never knew why I had to go to church like that, but I feel like that this is why, because all I had to do was lean on him through all this. And this is why I'm shining. Unforgiveness is like me putting Grandma Lala on my back and running through life with her on my back. That's unforgiveness. Unforgiveness could be deadly. So that's why they say forgive daily. But and that's where I'm coming from. I have forgiven. I done forgiven everybody. I mean, as far as losing my house, losing my car, losing my finances. I mean, I went through a lot, and I have forgiven my past. I've forgiven Lawana. That's why Lawana could still shine. Lawana made some mistakes. Lawana made some poor decisions. Only 2 decisions I say that one a mistake was giving birth to my 2 children, because I was a single parent with both of them, and I loved them to end the time, and I never put no man before my children, and that I protected my children. And there's so many people that leave their children vulnerable for men to molest them and touch them because the mamas don't care. It's like my mother, as teenage years, after she got her life together, she became very aggressive with name calling and tearing you down and things like that. I never did that to my children. That generational curse was broken a long time ago. Okay. And you know, got to be careful. You know, give your children a voice. My kids had one. That they said somebody did something to them or said something to them, believe me, I'm going to address it. Right. I never said they was perfect, but I sat up there and I addressed it, and I let them know they had a voice.
Okay, I want to ask you this.
Sure.
So, and like you said, you never got forgiveness from your mom. Mm-hmm. To this day.
To this day.
You and your mom don't have a relationship?
We have a relationship. We have a okay relationship.
I just trying to find. I know it's in the book, but I was just trying to find out for myself. Did you all ever come full circle?
Well, me and my brother and my sister, we don't blame my mother for her past, because everybody has skeletons in their closet. Everybody have a past, and we don't blame her for her past. She got her life together, and she turned her life over to the Lord and got into church. So she changed her way. She just got better, you know. And but as far as relationship, we all just honor her because she's our mother.
Well, you know that saying, they said when people bring up your past, tell them Jesus dropped the charge.
Jesus
don't you forget it.
Look, Jesus dropped all my charges. Thank
you. Don't you ever forget it. Always tell them.
I wasn't even found guilty.
Huh?
I wasn't even found guilty.
I know that's right. When they bring up my past, I always tell them, I ain't got nothing to worry about because Jesus dropped the charges. Okay?
Jesus dropped all the charges.
Right.
He died for all my sins. I know I'm a sinner, and I know I'm not perfect.
Well, honey, what's that saying? Behind every saint, there's a sinner.
There's a sinner.
So you know what that means? every sinner, there's hope. There is hope. Okay.
There's hope. It's so many. Yes, it's just so many people just gotta forgive themselves. There's so many people carry that dead weight around with that unforgiveness.
That's where it begins.
And that's why, like, it was a 66-year-old lady I was speaking to, where her mother was allowing her boyfriends to rape her. So as she's 66, I got her name and she gave me her book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I told her, she gave me her phone number to call her when my book come out, because she said she need healing. See, what we go through is just you got to change your mindset.
Thank you.
Your mind is bigger than your body. Your mind can take you places your body can't. And that's how I feel. It's just that I'm glad I just didn't stay stuck. I could have stayed stuck. I tried to kill myself 3 times. I tried to commit suicide.
What?
And I just, yes, I was out of here. I didn't want to live no more because I feel like nobody loved me. They made me feel like rape was my fault. Nobody never, at this point, nobody never asked, was I okay?
But you know what? I guess I used to hear this so much that before you can give and share love, you have to feel it.
Yeah,
now you hear this all the time. And the only way that you could feel it is that you have to accept you for who you are.
That's it.
Because I used to be very dissatisfied with this nose that I have. I didn't like the way it was shaped. And I used to say that, oh, when I get, Connie, honey, when I get old and I make some money, I'm going to change that nose. Because I used to say this was excuse me, Fritz, this was a Negro nose. Okay. So I was going to change his nose. And then I started hearing people say, accept that nose because it's yours.
It's your nose.
Love that nose because it's yours. And they kept telling me, say, once you learn to love you for who you are, and accept you for who you are, you're going to learn to love what you see.
That's it.
And say, once you do that, you're going to know how to give love.
You know what my husband told me? Is that I have to act and carry myself like as though if I was a Michelle Obama.
Okay.
And he said he's a Barack Obama. So know who you are. You are somebody. You got to have self-confidence. You can't have low self-esteem. God made us in an image of him. And we in the image of him. So when you, God is you in you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to just love yourself. It's so many women, like you said, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I had a cousin that was coming online. She was baking cakes and she was looking good. Never knew she was in a domestic violence relationship until she got killed. This man took her life. People had to get out the domestic violence relationship. Not, get help. It's somebody you could talk to. That's why I say I want to open an organization. I told Grandma Lala this, that I want to open an organization to have a place people could go to, a safe haven, because a phone call, it's a little too long, but I need to develop a safe haven where they can get to get some help. Tell me what you need. Let me supply you with some resources. I would like a facility. If you ain't got nowhere to go, you have to stay here till you can get on your feet, but you got to work and do things you got to do to get on your feet.
Yeah, like a transitional shelter.
Yes,
but that would be awesome. Yeah.
And I want to. Let me tell you, I just know people need this type of help, like right now, especially due to this pandemic. That you know, the abuse and rape is real because everybody's stuck at home, and they can't have no escape, don't get away, like get a break from it.
You know, like you said that, I just thought about when you said pandemic. I was listening to a young lady. Her name is Yolanda. I can't think of her last name right now. She's a victim of domestic violence, and I interviewed her last year. And it during the pandemic. Well, we're still in the pandemic. What a lot of people don't know. We have just started. Believe me, we have just started to bend the curve. Do you know that? We have just started. If people just, I can't tell people what to do, but you know what you should do.
Stay safe.
If you know what you should do, but if you keep doing the right thing, we have started to bend the curve. We really have. But we start going into a different kind of pandemic. And Grandma Lala told us about that when she went into the store today and looking at a pack of chicken wings that was $200. Okay.
50 chicken wings. 50 chicken wings here is $40.
It wasn't 50.
It wasn't even 50 wings, baby. It was only 10 wings in that pack, if anything. It looked like it was,
Did you see the T-bone steaks? They want $18.99 for one steak.
Oh,
my husband
$24.
He said
$24 for a T-bone steak.
I don't eat meat, so I don't eat the pork and I don't eat the beef, so I ain't got that to worry about.
Look, she hating on us, Grandma Lala, because she don't eat meat.
You know, I had stopped eating meat for a little while. I had gave up meat for a little while, but I went back to it because I needed that little chicken.
Need that little chicken.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Let me straighten you out right now. Chicken is not considered meat. Chicken is poultry.
It's poultry.
Meat is beef. Meat is pork.
Wow.
I have started.
Fish, shrimp, all of that seafood. Okay.
Okay.
So you will know there is a difference in the chart. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see what somebody said. I have a sorting failure. I have to accept myself for who I am. The reason I say this cause the way I look may hear difference from y'all. So I have been through a few relationships with men. True stories. They were ashamed of me. I know it's not me, but them. Georgia Lee Adams, you should get in touch with me. I'm going to give you my phone number. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm going to invite you to come and tell your story. I mean, you seem like you have a story to tell. And we will invite you to the platform. All you have to do is give me a call. We'll invite you right into one of our platforms. And you know what? Hold on. We'll invite you to a platform. You can be right on here, but with I can invite all these ladies back. Because they'll come back, won't you, ladies?
Sure will, just for her.
Just for you.
I'm gonna bring me a bucket of chicken with me. But I wanted to say something. You know, when I was growing up, you know, I went through the phase of kids making fun of me because I was skinny, and you know that kind of stuff. It really sticks with you for a long time. They used to say, "Oh, she you too skinny," and this and that, you know. And it bothered me for a long time, though, you know. And now I wish I could lose the weight, you know, get back down small, but it's harder, you know. But back then it wasn't that way, you know. We so busy trying to keep up with everybody else and wanting to look a certain way for different people for whatever reason. I'm not gonna look like nobody else. I like looking like me, you know. And I like me better than I like you. You know what I'm saying?
It's about self-acceptance.
Yes, baby. It took me a long time, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It took me a long time to get to that point where I love me. You know.
Well, that's what Latwania is Lawana. That's what Latwania Kelley is teaching us. She said it's all about no matter what you've been through in life, no matter what you've gone through. It's about learning. Once you learn to accept yourself, once you learn to love yourself,
know yourself.
That devil's crown that you had, Honey, you can take that crown and shine it up. You can throw your head in the air.
Go.
Okay?
That's why I'm look. That's why I'm looking for somebody to design a damaged crown for me, and a woman that with a tear coming down her face to show a woman's strength. They just don't know. We hold the power. Women, we hold the power. I tell my husband, baby, you're the head of the house, but I'm the neck. I'm gonna tell you which way to turn.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
We hold the power.
Okay.
We give birth to humans, people.
Wait a minute.
And that's the closest thing to death.
Wait a minute. You said something. I got to go there. You said we give birth to humans. I gotta go there. Y'all don't get mad. Please don't get mad at me for this. Did you watch Dave Chappelle? Honey, I gotta say this.
I've heard all the comments.
Because
I've been reading.
You made me think of it. Dave Chappelle is on Netflix. He's got a new show that's out there. It's called The Closure. And it's a lot of controversy about it. They talking about it was not on Netflix. They kicked him out. But I tell you, anybody that has not seen it, you got to have an open mind to watch it. It is adult language. It's adult comedy. Okay.
It's called Closure. Okay.
Okay. It's adult language. It's adult comedy. If you don't like cursing, this is one time you need to look over it. You need to first listen to it and laugh. Okay. That's the first thing you need to do. Then you need to go back and listen to it and get the message out of it. Now, you just said we give birth. We are the mechanisms. Okay? They might help us create life. But baby, we the oven, honey. Honey, you put that bread on us and listen, and we were damn sure bake it.
We baking it, baby.
Can't nobody bake that bread like a WOMAN.
Then baking it up.
Comedy. He made the statement that they made Caitlyn Jenner Woman of the Year. And so many words, she ain't no woman.
No.
Now, he talked about that. A lot of people got mad, but when I went back the second time,
he was keeping it real.
You made the perfect statement. How can you make a man who is transgender, and I have nothing against a transgender female, they all right with me, okay? Because I got some gay friends that I love them to death, okay? But my gay friends will tell you, hell, I can't have no baby, and I can't,
Exactly.
I can't have no baby. I can't carry no baby.
Well, she figured because she had that surgery that made her all women.
No, that
did not be. It did not make her all woman.
That's what Dave Chappelle is saying in this comedy. Just because you had a surgery, that don't make you no woman.
No woman, no.
Just what you just said. We, women. And that's why a lot of people are mad. They need to go watch that and let him educate you. You can get, girl, let me have another drink on it.
But you see that other young man, I don't know his name, and I don't know these new little rappers out here. But that other young man, he had a something under his clothes, making it look like he was pregnant. You're
talking about what's his name? The guy that sings look,
one that it was a big old
Lil Nas, the one. Yeah, listen. But see, let me tell you, a lot of this stuff that these guys do, like Lil Nas, this is branding. This is branding. Do you know how many people and how they circulate it? When he took that picture, put that picture out here, looked like he was pregnant. Girl, that picture circulated. People talked about that picture. That's all in his brand. That's how he sold.
I'm gonna start wearing a penis on my head and see what happens.
Girl, let me tell you.
You want me to talk of the town, Grandma? Lala.
Listen, you ever heard of a comedian called what is that comedian's name? Sister Quintella Cadwell. Sister Quintella Cadwell. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what
that's her name, baby. Is that her name?
Listen, I interviewed her. I don't know what she got in that back of that dress, but honey, she got a booty back there. And when she moved that booty, you know how them ladies be twerking. She ain't got to move, but her booty will jump. Okay.
Wow.
Wait a minute. That ain't all. I'm gonna tag you in her post. Girl, she got a skirt that'll come up in the front. She got a bush on there with a penis hanging out of it. She's a comedian. Okay. This is her brand. Yeah, she say that's fake. Yes,
that's fake. To draw people's attention to it.
This is her brand, and
you know what they say? This guy says, because every time author, you know him, Grandma Lala. You probably know him too. He says sex sells. Every time he promotes his stuff, he have something that look like a piece of sex object just to get your attention.
This is
I just seen an author's book just now, and he got like a 6-pack. They on the front cover of the book, it has a 6-pack. You know, he got a 6-pack. And guess what? That draw your attention to it when you see it, because you know you see the 6-pack.
How do you think Kim Kardashian got the name that she got? Sex sales, Ray J, and them sex tapes.
Yeah,
think about it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Think about it, like on social media, like people like social media, like TikTok. They saying people only going viral because you're twerking or showing a body part. They got the women on there showing their nipples, and they get a lot of likes and a lot of followers. But when you're doing something, singing or just speaking, you don't get no likes.
Or if you put your book on there talking about those damaged crowns still shine, they don't want to like that. But if you put some sex out there, they gonna like that. I'm just saying, these are the things that they do to brand themselves. Okay, and once they brand themselves, everybody's talking about it. It makes people go look for it.
But if I do that, would the people still look at me as a Christian? If I do something like that,
girl, that's between you and Jesus. I can't help Jesus. Okay,
Grandma Lala, don't be sitting up there in church with your skirt.
Wait a minute, she said I will block it because I don't want to see it. I heard that. But I'm just saying, this is how they brand themselves. Just think about. I'm gonna give you some things. I'm gonna give you this to think about. Think about General Mills. They just rebranded Aunt Jemima and took her picture off.
Really? What they put on there?
They re-imaged the Aunt Jemima. What was it? The earlier part of it.
Yeah, they're trying to update her.
About it a couple of years ago. But they took her picture off the pancake syrup, off everything. But if you think about it, they had her picture on there because this is how they brand stuff. Okay.
Well, they took her picture off. They took her picture off of there because the family was asking for that money that belonged to them. Yeah, and then they took Uncle Ben's picture off the rice too because of the same thing.
But what I'm saying that when they have a brand out there, okay, someone sends me a picture of it, but I blocked it. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't blame you for blocking it. But what I'm saying to you, it's called it's a way of marketing. Okay, it's a way of marketing. This is how it works. And they recently took her picture off here because they didn't want to pay the family, but for years they carried that picture on their box. That's the way it works. I hate to say it, but it's a marketing tool.
Wow.
They asked me now. I didn't want to tell you this, but they asked me would I be on the front cover.
Oh no, they didn't. Playboy girl.
Girl, they turned you down. You turned it down.
They asked me to be the person on the front cover of the pancakes now, but I refused it. I turned them down.
Why? Tell us why, honey. They weren't trying to pay you
nothing. See, what they wanted was they wanted me to do a bikini photo shoot with them first, And so, so because of it, I didn't want to do the pancakes because I thought that maybe that's what they wanted me to put on the pancake box, And kids buy, parents buy pancake mix for the kids, babies. I can't be doing that. And then of course, they wasn't paying enough money for it, But I ain't one to gossip about stuff. Y'all know that already,
I'd like to
right?
welcome you
I don't gossip
to the church of what's happening now, right here on the west side of
I'm gonna tell you something.
in the Austin community, where we have a special guest that is going to entertain us in song. She is somebody's grandma, the cooking grandma, better known as Grandma Lala. Sing that song, Grandma.
Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, I'm gonna lay down my burdens. Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, gonna study no more, no more. Oh, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water.
Sing those song in here.
It's telling me no. But my body is telling me yes, baby. I don't want to hurt nobody.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude, but
that I must confess.
Cut her mic.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
This is the church of what's happening now.
What just happened?
This is the church of what's
happening. Who I am, dude. I'm Grandma Lala, baby. I can sing wherever at anybody's church. I don't have to sing at church. I can sing here. By the riverside, I'm gonna lay down my burdens. And by the riverside, study no more, no more.
And you mean to tell me you wouldn't wear a bikini? Hello, you can unmute that mic. Unmute your mic. Oh, she got her mic muted. She got her mic muted.
She don't see us.
She got her mic muted. She muted her mic. Unmute your mic. Okay. She might have got mad because I showed that. Let her come back in, then we're going to get ready to listen. I surely enjoyed you.
Yes, but we're going to do this again.
Well, I know that we're going to be doing this after dark on the 23rd.
Okay.
We're going to come back on the 23rd. We're going to be doing after dark. There she is. Maybe we could get Georgia Lee Adams to join us on the 23rd. We will be coming back after dark, but also in November, Grandma Lala is going to come back, and I believe she's going to come back the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
If you would like to come back, she's going to teach us how to, I think, baste a turkey or cook a turkey or make dressing or something. I know it's one of those things.
I need that lesson.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be teaching how to cook that turkey and the dressing, and a couple of them pies, them little pies and stuff, babies.
So we're gonna be doing that.
I'm tired of hearing about people burning up stuff in their kitchens on Thanksgiving now. Granny gonna come out and out of retirement and show them.
So that's gonna be the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
I gotta get Grandma Lala's cookbook as well.
Huh?
I gotta get Grandma Lala's cookbook as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Grandma Lala has t-shirts too.
Yes, I received mine today. I haven't opened the package, but I will send you a picture. Grandma Lala, thank you.
So listen, ladies, I want to thank you. I want to thank you all. I really want to thank you all for logging on with me. I really have enjoyed you, Latwania Kelley. I wish you much
thank you.
Success.
Thank you.
With damaged crown still shine. I tell you, your crown is shining.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm about to get that crown and wear it next time. And have the crick
smile.
Yeah, you gotta click it to the side there, baby, when you put it on.
Keep that smile on your face, that twinkle in your eyes.
And she got a glow too. Did you notice that? Did you notice she got a glow?
And we can't wait.
That's good.
We can't wait till your book comes out, and hopefully when it comes out and you do your pre-order, you'll come back on the show.
My husband has a whole chapter in the book for himself because maybe we
can interview him on that chapter.
Yes, God has blessed me with a Boaz out of this world.
All right. So maybe we can interview him on that chapter. Georgia Lee Adams.
You know what? We may need to interview him because he's very good. He was honest to women he was dealing with. He wanted no relationship. He was very honest. And some women got to understand it's okay for a man not to lie to you. Because my husband didn't lie. But I know we're about to ready to go. But my husband didn't lie. And some women can't stand for that. They want a man to lie to them instead of being honest. My husband was very honest.
Well, I mean, if he want to come in here with these roses, that thorn, I always call me a thorn. I don't say it in a negative way. But if he'd like to come in with these roses, all you got to do is you got my number. You know, get in touch with me. You just give me a call. I'll set that platform up.
Me and my husband, see the thing about it, I want to start something with him because when my husband speaks, it seems like people listen. He sounds
like
so
E&F Hutton, huh? Come on.
Exactly. I was getting ready. Oh, you took the words.
He hold my attention.
He's like E&F Hutton with it. When he speaks, everybody listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him, message. Come on.
Yeah, Hutton.
Yes,
Lala. Hey, Lala. Tell him I say. Come on. Hey, Lala. Lala. We got some fun, baby.
Grandma Lala, what you there for?
Tell him to walk on up.
Running out of drink, baby. So I done ran out.
Hey, Lala.
My husband go, hey, y'all, tickled. So tickled. And so many women.
Walk on up in this den.
Look, let me tell you, my husband gonna have y'all so tickled that all kind of women gonna be chiming in.
So Georgia Lee Adams and anybody that would like to join the platform to walk up in the den, here is the number. Contact me, send me a text message, whatever, and we'd like to invite you. We're out of here. So Katie Lowe is saying bye. Grandma Lala, tell everybody bye.
See y'all later, babies.
Latwania Kelley, tell everybody bye.
Gonna lay down the burdens.
This woman.
Well, it was good seeing you again,
Y'all, next time I come on, I'm gonna have my crown on. I'm gonna let people know this is real.
Girl, you know your crown is shining.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. But okay, y'all all have a beautiful evening.
You too, baby.
All right, and now we'll be talking. If you need me to come on the show, just reach out to me and let me know I'm there.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Bye, baby.
Bye.
I hear that music back there.
What y'all got planned for the rest of the evening?
The roof is on fire. I'm gonna go party, baby. Going to party.
Club on Saturday and church on Sunday, Grandma Lala.
That's right.
You need to sit down.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Rhythm Flow Radio live stream.
Okay.
Facebook, YouTube, and Spreaker.